can't believe it.
Oh my gosh, he has teeth or something in there.
All right, I want to welcome you to BTR Outdoors. On this episode, I'll take you on a little trip to a place that I found I think would be a good fishing spot and camping spots. And it's called Shoshone Park Boat Ramp. It gives you access to Lake Arrowhead. And this is a place that I've known about for a long time, but this is only the second time I've ever been here. So I thought I would record it for y'all and just kind of show you all around. Once you get back in here, it's has some pretty thick woods. But we're coming up to our first spot I wanted to show you. And to me, it'd be a perfect place if you was traveling, you just need a place to stay, to pull up an RV right here and camp for the night. This was the only signage I saw in the whole place, and it just talks about the invasive species that you need to clean your boat. You don't want to spread them from lake to lake, but that's the only signage I found. But that would be a perfect spot for an RV just to pull off and do some camping. And if you look over to your left, you're going to see a pretty large, wide open field, and that would be a great place for group camping. Play all kinds of games out there. But I thought that was pretty cool. The roads are a little rough. I'm not sure who maintains the roads and stuff out here. I did find several trash cans, so I know somebody comes out here and takes care of this place. I would have to probably say it'd probably be Archer County if I had to guess. Or maybe Parks and Wildlife, but I doubt that. There's quite a few little paved roads through here with several access points to the river, which we'll be able to see the river later on. And I'm just going to show you some what I call pull-off spots, places where you can drive up in there with access to the river. So you can get some fishing and possibly even camping. I try to take pictures of each place as we pass by it. I think there was probably about, I can't remember, 15 or 16 different places like that. Maybe a few more. But here we come up to another one. And you would probably need a pickup or some kind of a larger vehicle to get back in some of these spots. I don't think you'd be able to drive through there in a car or anything like that. Some of them you can drive up. It wouldn't be an issue. You could just kind of park on the side of the road and walk right up to the river. And I'll get to those spots later. But on this day, we had this whole place to ourselves. I think we saw one pickup pull in, and then they left. Here comes another pull-off point. Has river access. And this place kind of opened up back in there, so that would probably be a pretty good camping spot. But I'm really looking forward to spring when I can get the kayak in there and kayak all the way to the lake, which I think would be pretty cool, and probably get in some pretty nice catfish. I know my dad has talked about fishing back here, and they used to catch a lot of fish. Now, I will give a warning. I have heard about some, I guess maybe shady people that come back here to maybe cook certain stuff. I'm not sure, but it would be, I guess, a pretty good place to hide out. But here we come to the, nope, this ain't the boat ramp yet. I kind of messed up my audio, so I'm having to do the voiceover for this. But up ahead is we're going to be, I'll show you the boat ramp. Kind of opens up here. You'd have plenty of places to park, to launch a small boat, a very small boat or a kayak. And just to let you know, the river is down right now. But there's several places here that you can camp, tent camp, RV, truck camper, anything like that. Here's another pull off that you get back almost right up to the river. And here's the public boat ramp. And there's those trash cans I was telling you about. But it's a 2-lane boat ramp. And like I said, the river is way down. But for us kayak people, that'd be perfect. So that was kind of the front side of this place. And now we're going to start traveling around to the back spot. And on the back side, we're going to have a lot more better access to the river. This is a real small pull-off. And it goes all the way to the river. This is a place where I fished at last time I was here, just real briefly. And this was wide open spot, easy to get to, real easy river access. The road gets rough a little bit right here. I will say that there was a lot of trash. I wish we could do a meetup or something like that to pick up the trash. But here's another pull-off. This would be a good place for camping. It's got a lot of room back in there, and the river's just right there. Yeah, somebody just hung their underwear in the tree. Like I said, there's probably some strange people that come out here every once in a while, but that's everywhere. I think this is just a loop. Yes, but it has some excellent places for camping and river access. This is a pretty wide open. Nice access to the river. And this is just a little loop that will go around, and I think it has a few places for river access and camping. You could probably even camp out there in that loop right there. I know when we was leaving, here comes another access point. Like I said, there's several spots you can go fishing and camping in. A few places just like this, you can pull in one way and come out another way, kind of like a circle drive. There's a few places like that. Now, I wouldn't recommend coming out here after a rain because it looks like it gets really muddy. All right, on the main road again. No, not yet. I'm sorry. That was that first real good place that we passed by. We're still on this little loop road, and then I think we come back out to the main road right quick. If you get on Google Maps, you can kind of get an aerial view of what this place looks like. It's heavily wooded. And you can see some of the trails, and you can actually see some of the what I call pull-offs, where you can have access to the river for some good fishing. I'll let you know Texas has wild hogs, and I saw probably one that was hit by a vehicle Let's see, there's another one coming up. Yeah, that's one that we've already passed. Pull off number 4. I believe that has a little circle drive where you can kind of go into the river and then come out without having to back out. But anyway, I saw probably about 300-pound hog that somebody had hit. Probably had about 3 to 4 inch tusk. So that was a big one. So that's something else that's probably wandering around out here. And they'd have plenty of places to hide in these thick trees. All right. If y'all remember pull off number 3, we just passed it. We're about to make a turn up here in a little bit, and we'll head down to some more access to the river. But I think this place is pretty unique, just the way the thick trees and so many access points to the river and good fishing spots. I think you could have a lot of fun out here. Here comes another great fishing spot and camping spot. Like I said, it does get muddy out here. That'd be a good fishing spot. It's got a nice bend in the river right there. So we're back on the back side of this property now. I think this large field is kind of hooks up to that first field that we saw when we came in. There's another spot. Has access to the river and some camping. And here comes another spot. Now that one you would have to probably back out. Here's another wide open spot. And just right past those big old trees is the river. Right to your left is probably that big field again, and they have some more trash cans. And I think this road is the last loop on the backside. It's closest to the highway or the road. But this where most people camp is right there in that little loop right there. You can see a little fire ring. There's a couple spots you have access to the river. Pretty close to the bridge that crosses the highway, so that might be some good fishing. I haven't really checked that part out, but that's something I'll probably explore. Looks like it's a little bit harder to get back in there. But yeah, there's several good camping spots back here, and plus that middle loop. Like I said, there's a fire ring. And somebody looks like somebody tried to build a raft. But this place is awesome. I just want to thank y'all for watching this video. It's about finished, but I just want to thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting me. And this is one place I'm definitely going to be coming back to do some fishing, especially this spring. Hopefully those big catfish come up from the lake, or even if I have to go all the way to the lake, just kayak it. I think that's going to be a really cool thing to do. And I can't wait to get out there. It's not too far from the house. I think it gets heavily used, but you know, any good fishing spot does. You just have to, but that's one good thing about kayaking, and kind of get to different spots that some people can't get to. Right, just want to thank you for watching. And until next time, I guess we will catch you later. And y'all have a good one.